One of my boys in the shop didn't use the car lift correctly, and now he's got a broken foot and he had to go home. So I'm super short-staffed in one of my shops and I had to go tend to it. I love that you're sharing your life with me. Feels like we're family again. Why are you telling me this while holding your daughter? I'm telling you this because at the same time, Tiffany has one of her graduate classes and she can't, well, she probably could have an absence, but she won't. And I'm not going to put her in the position where I'm going to ask her to leave class to watch my daughter. And oh my God, are you actually about to let me watch your daughter for the first time? You're gonna let me babysit her? Yes. I'm trusting you to watch Charlotte for the first time. And I'm gonna gauge how well this goes. And hopefully you and I can have civil discourse when it comes to my daughter and we can be more like a family. Don't screw this up, it's what I'm trying to tell you. Because if I let you watch her right now, and I can go back to Miranda and tell her that you watched her and nothing went wrong, then that builds a bridge between you and her in the future. So remember, we're trying to show her that she can trust the world. You're in that world, and I need you to be trustworthy. Well, I sincerely appreciate you letting me do this. I have no words, and you don't have to worry about a single thing. She's in good hands, and we will have fun. I will put on I've seen someone in a church with their phone, the dancing fruit across the screen. Babies love that, right? So I'll put that on for her. Alright. I literally just have to be in the shop until it closes, and then I will come pick her up from you. So please, please, call me if you need anything. Absolutely. So what are you doing? Well, this is the first time that I have Charlotte in my house. And as you know, I might have explained this to you, posting just a couple photos of her on the social media platforms under the Montgomery Institute of Faith accounts, they get so much engagement, so many likes, so many shares, so many comments. I always laugh when some of these church moms, you shouldn't post the baby's face. Meanwhile, I'm getting paid for every comment that they leave. Because she's the miracle baby. So the people who show up to your sermons or your speeches, whatever the Institute of Faith does every week, they really believe she's some sort of like heavenly baby that can help their lives and stuff, huh? I can't think of something that you can compare it to. I know they got places in like the Holy Lands where you can touch the wall and it's special for you, and I guess they look at her like that or something, right? Yeah. These people look at her like she's a little Mother Teresa, and they feel as though just interacting with her pictures and being in her presence, in a sense, will bring them good blessings. And I believe that. I do. It's just so beneficial when I can post her and use her in that way for our accounts. Do you get what I'm saying? Not to dig into anything personal and nothing like that, but I know you didn't necessarily favor her, right? Just not too long ago. Was she like a blemish on your family or something? Yeah. I couldn't stand her. just a few weeks ago, maybe even a month ago. Time is all a blur. But yeah, to me, she was a stain on my family. Baby out of wedlock. Try going on stage in front of a bunch of pious people who, you're giving a message about marriage and the sanctuary that marriage is, and then your own nephew goes out there and spreads his seed without rings and vows. But now, the kidnapping, her return, everyone looks at it like she survived this huge. Meanwhile, it was just a coincidence. It was just it all worked out as happenstance. But these people really believed that she, like, as if she outran monsters, and she's turned out to be the biggest blessing in my life. And it's funny because at one point I would have done anything to have her in my possession. So I could have. But now she's here, and it's like the golden goose. I'm sorry, I grew up in Brooklyn. Are you planning like the end of the world or something? Some villain stuff? 'Cause you talk like a villain. Anyone ever tell you that? No. I just did public speaking for a long time, and I know that slowing down your words and carefully thinking about what you say before you say it can get you a long way. Does that make sense? Like right now, that comment that you just said, that I sound like a villain, is it necessary? I didn't mean anything by it. I pull everyone's leg like... No, really. Was it supposed to be funny? Were you trying to relate to me more? And kind of be like a buddy type of comment? Like punch your buddy and make a joke type of thing? Nah, just trying to gauge your personality a little bit. Just concerned by the way you speak. Because again, I'm from Brooklyn. I only hear people talk like you in James Bond movies and stuff, that's all. It's a little joke, that's all. What other concerns do you have? Or what other curiosities do you have? What about my gums when I talk? I get them from my mom. Do they bother you as well? Nah. I'm not looking at your lips like that. Really wasn't looking to offend you. Okay. I don't ask you about your dumbass Italian accent and the way that your shirt is an ugly yellow because you don't use bleach. Stick to your cooking. Stick to listening when I tell you to do. And don't ask questions about me. Because my intentions are pure. Does that make sense? Or do I have to explain it in an even slower, villainous voice for you? No. I comprehended it just fine. Thank you. Okay. I know that Nanny Agatha woman. They all call her Nanny Agatha, right? She tried to get rid of you and she failed at that. I wouldn't fail. I promise you that. So it's good you're on my side. But if you're on my side, don't talk about my voice. Don't talk about my looks. Don't worry about my intentions. You're either a follower or you're not. Understood. Look at how good the pictures of Charlotte came out. They're gonna do real numbers on my social media accounts. Let me see.